Hello, welcome back to another video on the Grow channel. So we're officially in December, which means Christmas is right around the corner. I know I've been talking about Christmas a lot the last couple videos, but it's just all that's been on my mind. I know the month of December with Christmas right there should be like a happy and joy-filled time, and it is, don't get me wrong, but more so when you're a kid. When you're an adult, it's just stress. I don't know how many kids you guys have in your family, or maybe you are the kid watching this video. As an adult, just Christmas just gets real stressful. With all the presents and the money, I can just hear, the bank account screaming. It is a lot of fun shopping for the kids and stuff like that, but it honestly kind of pisses me off in a way too. And I know what you guys are thinking, why would it piss you off? But some people are just very ungrateful on Christmas. Some kids are just so ungrateful, and it just angers me so much. I want to say kids just got more ungrateful as the years just went by. Like, I look at the little kids on my family's Christmas list, and it's filled with iPhones, iPads, and all these just expensive ass electronics. I know I'm not one to talk, I received expensive stuff for Christmas as well, but I just feel like there's a point where it's just too much, and like 10 iPads and 10 iPhones and 4 Xboxes just seems a little overboard. And I'm sure there are parents out there that'll buy their kids all that stuff. I don't know any personally, but it's just a lot. I feel like the whole Santa thing nowadays is just more for parents to not get the blame for Santa not getting their kids everything they wanted on their list. I mean, Santa exists, but kids could get an iPhone and be upset that it's black. Be like, "Aw, I wanted the gold one," and then continue to throw a temper tantrum. It's pretty fucking ridiculous. But I could definitely feel Christmas changing for me. Like, as a kid, maybe I was a little upset that I would get like socks and stuff like that, but like as an adult now, like I definitely appreciate that stuff. Like, as a kid, I definitely enjoyed going outside and just going ape shit in the snow, beating the shit out of my friends with snowballs. We used to put like rocks in it. It was pretty brutal. But like now, I really do enjoy having fuzzy socks and enjoying some hot chocolate. I don't even really like sweets, but it's just a sign of the times. But the last couple Christmas, going out and actually shopping for people, I could just see just the stressed out, just miserable look on parents' faces. I know it's going to be tough this year, and it was tough last year because a lot of kids want the new Xbox and the new PlayStation, but they're only available online, and that shit's still like practically impossible to get, I feel like. Like, I was lucky enough to get one back in January, but one of my good friends just got one, and he's been trying since they released. Some parents just look half dead during the holidays, like they're barely clinging on to life. But I mean, fuck, it better be all worth it. I remember the shit though that was expensive back in the day was Legos. Every boy just wanted a fucking Lego set, but they wanted the biggest, the baddest set. I know everyone wanted the Death Star, and I know the big boy was the Millennium Falcon. I was a real big fan of the Lego Batman shit that was just around when I was a kid. But like everything was just $100, $150, the big boys. But it's like even after you'd build them, they just like weren't even that big, but they just still had that price tag. But that was worth it. Like, the whole building part was just my favorite part of Legos. But kids just don't really want Legos all that much anymore, which does suck because Legos I still think are dope. They're one of the few toys nowadays I think just still continuously stayed good. Like, if you ever have time, just go look at a toy section at a store. They suck nowadays. There was this one kid that went to my school, and he was a little bit more on the richer side, but he was really into Legos like every other kid at my school. And he had like every set, and I mean like every set. All the Star Wars shit, all the Batman stuff. He had just everything. And he had a Lego room. His family dead ass gave him his own room for all of his Lego shit. You walk in, it was like as if it was like glowing, like light was just radiating. It was like his trophy room, just shelf on shelf on shelf of just Lego sets. Well, me and a couple other of my friends were over at his house one day, and I can't remember what he did, but he really pissed off one of my other friends. And we had some bad language growing up, so my friend, being pissed, he gets up and says, "Fuck you." He walks out of the room just absolutely livid, and my rich friend's just laughing his ass off, thinking it's all funny. Well, all of a sudden we just hear this crash, and we're like, what the hell was that? So we go out there and look, and all we see is the light to his Lego room on, and just a couple Lego pieces just out. And like I said before, the Millennium Falcon was the big boy, which he had it all built and just completed. Until he pissed off my friend. Yep, my friend went in there and smashed his Millennium Falcon. I felt pain for him. he just had tears running down his face, as if it was the end of the Titanic movie and Jack wasn't coming back. It was like a girl watching The Notebook. Just tears, just crying, and I almost cried for him. But now looking back at it, it was quite hilarious. Did he ever rebuild it? Probably not. I wouldn't have. I want to say I was one of the better kids on Christmas though. Sure, I did say I got upset over some socks and stuff every now and then, but I was never ungrateful for them. And again, like I said, I quite enjoy that stuff now. Oh, we're about to go kitty hunting.
Oh yeah, and they're all cats.
I'm looking for cats.
They're friendly, so if you call them, they'll come running. All 3 of them. Find my friends, please.
But for some reason, I do watch a lot of those videos of ungrateful kids. Like those Sweet 16 videos of the girls that are upset that they got a white Lamborghini when they wanted a pink one. I watch those a lot. I don't know why I get so unbelievably upset at those videos. I want to punch every one of those kids in the throat. I get so upset, just so livid. My dad pulled this really funny prank on my sister one time. My sister really wanted this dollhouse. And they got her the dollhouse, but they took the dollhouse out of the box, filled the box with a bunch of coal, and then wrapped that up and put it under the tree. Christmas came around and my sister unwrapped that thing. So excited, I'm sure. And then to her disappointment, it was a bunch of coal. My sister still talks about it to this day. Obviously, still not over it. I want to do that to my niece this year. Will it destroy her? Probably. What are uncles if they don't mess with their nieces and nephews a little bit? I'm a bit of a completionist, so I have to finish every single side mission on any playthrough. Ignore these 2 down here, I know they say failed, but I still try and do them all. So we're just going to do a little fast forward and just complete those. And done. I think this year I'm just gonna stick to a couple just nice presents, and if they're ungrateful, fuck them. It's like that picture with Michael Jordan. Fuck them kids. I don't want to sound fucked up, but that's a real ass quote. Just I relate to it.
Do you even have fancy clothes?
Not like fancy, but I'll figure something out. What do you think would suit me, huh?
A very hard decision indeed.
Something exotic?
Really? Then again, if we're making an effort.
Marlene, wanna go wait for Jesse out front?
Okay.
Why can't all kids be like Marlene on Christmas?
On for tomorrow. Go over the details with
I'm sure she's the most grateful fucking kid ever.
Grab a seat. What'll it be?
I don't know. Something hard and bitter.
I'm hard. I mean, what?
Our house special. The Cosmo Canyon.
Beautiful.
I gotta go.
He's so smooth. It's always pissed me off that he doesn't finish that little bit of drink. Like, it's just there. Fuck! Fuck yeah. We'll play Tifa's theme, just get in a little mood. Would you look at that? It's the end of the chapter.